Jesus. Jesus was the ultimate G. Jesus was the ultimate. You want to talk about somebody that's hard, man. Jesus, if you really think about it, man, he is that guy. And even him who had all the power at his fingertips
Right.
to send legions of angels, but he still forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do.
Crazy.
He had humility.
Crazy.
He showed humility all the time. So who am I?
Right.
Who am I not to show humility? Who am I not to, you know what I'm saying? Just be vulnerable and be humble. Like, I'm an open book. I'm an emotional guy. I wear my heart on my sleeve. So just, the standard of the Bible and Jesus, his character, that's who we strive to be every day. You know what I'm saying? We strive to be like Jesus every day. Obviously we can't be him. He's the perfect one, but we definitely can strive to be more and more like his character and who he is. So you want to talk about toughness, man. Jesus was the ultimate tough. He went through what he went through on the cross, whippings on his back, and carried the cross, about like 800 yards he had to do it, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But Jesus.
That was one of the biggest things about the Bible that changed my mind, bro. Is I remember thinking Jesus was weak. I had the idea in my head before I studied the Bible that Jesus was soft. Then I read it. I was like, this is one of the toughest men. Like, whether you believe it's a story or not, like, just character arcs, all that. This is one of the toughest people you can ever try to relate to, ever think of. Like, what's the point of him dying was just for you.
Yeah.
It's different. There's literally like no stories like that where the main character, everybody talks about being the main character. The main character died for you.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to even level with that.
Yeah.
And then just thinking about my personal self and who I, like, I've been rapping forever. It's like trying to pose that. And I've met people who are like act tough, but like they're not. It's as you said, it's a front. It's a facade.
Yeah.
It's like with Jesus, there was no facade. There was no front. And then when it came time to prove like the grace that he talked about and the love on his deathbed, he was still saying, forgive them.
Literally.
His murderers, he's saying, forgive them. That's like, that was life-changing. That's life-changing perspective to really get. And so thank you for sharing that with me, man. That's beautiful. I had to ask about that because you could easily just make tough guy music. Easily just make war stories.
I made tough guy music against the devil.
Ooh.